Hi guys, so today I'm going to do a makeup tutorial for you, and this is the light to dark smoky eye, meaning I'm using light colours, medium colours and dark colours. You can sort of, add your own colours into this mix if you like different colours, but I'm just going to go with a neutral today because it's really wearable. The first thing I'm going to do is just prime my eye with this Urban Decay primer potion. This is just the original formula, it doesn't have any added colouring really. It just kind of helps the different contrast of colours just appear more stark really on the eye. And also if you're going to wear this look for evening, it's really important to prime the eye. So the colours I'm using are vanilla from the right, vanilla, kid and charcoal brown. And they're just a classic white colour, a medium colour and a dark colour. Most of them are matte. So I'm taking the vanilla colour, and this also comes in a pigment form which is really popular. And I'm just taking it on the front part of the eye, I guess. And I'm using a flat shader brush from MAC. You can use whatever brand you find best. So I'm just applying it now. And don't forget, you can always build the colour up after, especially when you're doing a gradient eye. It's important to always go back to make sure the colours are all, showing off the way they look in real life. So then I'm taking the colour Kid, which is a really nice colour to use in the crease as well. And I'm just going to be applying that just in the centre of the eye. So this is kind of like a light colour, a medium colour and a dark colour. But I find this colour is really nice to use just for an everyday colour. And don't worry if it's not blended straight away, you can always apply the colours first and then blend them. So I'm applying it a little bit above the crease, so when I open my eye I can see all the colours together, because my lids aren't that big, so it's really important just to take the colour up a little bit further. So I'm kind of blending it a bit with the shader brush, but it's not too important if you don't blend the whole thing. So now I'm taking this duo fibre brush, this is from MAC, and I'm just kind of blending as I go along because it makes it a lot easier rather than blending three colours together. Alternatively, you can just blend them when they're all placed on the eye. So now I'm taking the charcoal brown colour with a 219 pencil brush from MAC. This is really good for detailing work because the smallest part of the eye is going to be the darkest part. So I'm literally just concentrating on the areas that I want the colour and sort of just pressing it in just to avoid any fallout. This colour falls out quite a lot, so you can't really avoid that in any way. But now I'm just taking it up into the crease so you can see it when my eye is open. I mean, if you have hooded eyes as well, this is a good trick to use. Just so you know all the hard work you've put in and all the eyeshadow blending you put in, you can actually see it when you open your eye. So I'm just kind of tapping it on there now. So now I'm just taking the same brush I used to blend the medium colour, and I'm just literally buffing that all into the crease so it just doesn't look like three blocks of colour. You want it to look really seamless and sort of like you accidentally blended three colours together. So it's also important to keep your eye open for this step just so you can see what it looks like with the eye open obviously. And blend, blend, blend. Now I'm going to be taking some more charcoal brown just to intensify the colour on the outer corner. Like I said earlier, you can always go back in with the colours if you've blended them out a little bit too much. It's best to, sort of apply a little bit and then blend, and then you can apply more rather than just apply way too much product and then end up looking like you've been punched in the face. So yeah, it's really important just to build up, especially with layering and smoky eyes, and just to make things look a lot more intricate and detailed, it's best just to layer up things. So now I'm just taking the 219 brush with the charcoal brown just underneath the first portion of my eye, just the half bit really, just to round out my eyes a little bit more. And to be honest, I'm not that big a fan of putting things under my eye, but for this tutorial I'm going to make it a bit different. And I'm taking the Smoked palette by Urban Decay, and I'm taking the colour Freestyle, which is a great blending colour if you're my shade or lighter. And I'm applying that with, I believe it's a Steeler brush. It's just a big buffing brush. And this is just going to help the transition of the shadows just look a little bit more seamless. And it's just going to help everything blend in together because it's kind of like the tone of my skin. So that's going to help it all work together. So then I'm going back in with the vanilla, like I said, just to intensify the colour. You can see what a huge difference it makes. Just make sure if you're not going to go blending back in again, just to tap it so it's evenly distributed and it looks, you know, blended as it can be. Now I'm taking the lightest colour from the palette, I think it's Freestyle, and I'm just highlighting the brow bone. You could use a shimmery colour. Personally, I prefer the matte colour, but it just helps everything, you know, come together a little bit better. So now I'm taking this liquid liner by Maybelline. This is called Master Precise. This is not the best liquid liner I've used, but because the end of it is so thin, it's good at getting in between the lashes. So I'm taking the line right from the inner corner of the eye, and I'm just trying my best to go in between the lashes just to darken up the lash line, and then I'm working it all the way to the end. I'm not doing a flick or anything, I'm literally just doing kind of a straight line that's a bit oval, just following the shape of my eye. And then I'm going to use a product later and you'll kind of see why I do that method. And it's really hard to film, as you can see. So now I'm using this Milani liquid liner, which is amazing. It's kind of goopy, but it's really good at getting a really solid black line. So I'm going over that liner I used with the Maybelline, and I'm making more of a thicker line that's kind of a little bit more glossy and a little bit more kind of obvious, I guess. And this really does stay on all day, and it's kind of hard to get off, so I just warn you there. Then I'm taking this eyeliner by MAC. I forgot what it's called. Oh yes, it's called Smolder, sorry, I forgot the name there. And I'm just applying it under the lash line, not on the tight line, but just underneath. And I'm going to be blending it out soon, so it doesn't need to be perfect or anything. So now I'm taking this smudge brush by NARS, and I'm just blending that line, just so it kind of isn't too defined. Now I'm taking this eyeliner by Rimmel. This is the Scandalize waterproof. They're amazing. If you haven't already tried them, definitely pick them up. And this is the colour Nude, I believe, or Taupe. I'll put the description in the box below. But it just gives a nice flesh tone to the eye, and because it's not white, it's not too stark, but it just gives a better open-eyed appearance. Now I'm taking my lash curlers. These are Shu Uemura, however you pronounce it, and I'm just curling my lashes. Even though I'm going to be applying false eyelashes, I still like to do this step just so everything blends in together. Then I'm taking the Benefit They're Real, which I don't rate that much, to be honest. I think it's a very overhyped product, but still I just wanted to use it for the sake of using it. I mean, I've got so many products that I don't use, so I'm kind of trying to get through all of them, to be honest. Then I'm taking the Clinique Bottom lashes, which is amazing. I really recommend this product at Bottom Lashes, and it's got a tiny brush, which you can see here, and I'm just kind of making a little bit more emphasis on my bottom lashes just to give a kind of wide open look here. And the good thing about this is that it really doesn't smudge no matter how much you wear, no matter how long you wear the product. Now I'm taking these fake lashes, and they're actually from this makeup store place, so it's kind of hard to get them. But yeah, you probably use any lashes you like, to be honest. Now I'm taking this Tarte Emphasize Eyes brow product, which I absolutely love. I've had it for like a week now. I've used it every single day. It's a lot like the Anastasia Brow Wiz, but it's actually waterproof. And I picked up a lighter colour, and I have to say I prefer it a lot better. I just take like hair-like strokes and just brush it in the way my hair grows. And I don't like really thick drawn on eyebrows. I'm quite happy with the shape of my eyebrows, but I just kind of like to make them look a little bit fuller and more defined. So I'm just rounding off the edge now, just so it's not too, angular. I'm just doing the same to the other eye. And to be honest, this is like the quickest way I've learned how to do it. At the time I did it, it used to take me ages with the Benefit product that I used. This way I find it's really simple to do. And it also has one of those brush things on the other end, which is really useful. Okay, so now for the face, guys. I'm applying an SPF because I'm actually going out today, and I'm just applying it with a beauty blender. To be honest, you could probably use your hands, but I was just in kind of a lazy mood. I wanted to do it really quick. This is the Skin Transformer by Sarah Mcnamara, I believe. I actually really like this. Before I said I didn't, but I've been using it a lot recently and I really am a big fan of it, but it is kind of expensive. It's $48 and it's kind of a lot to pay for something that isn't actually a foundation. But it does even out the skin tone and protect from sun damage. Now I'm taking this Elizabeth Arden Flawless Face cream makeup, which I like. It's a little bit too dark for my face, but it does match my neck. And I'm just applying this with the beauty blender. And like I said, this is the fastest way to do it. So if you're in a rush and you want like a really even coverage, just literally use this and it's super fast. Then I'm using this YSL Multi-Action concealer. I know everyone tried the highlighting concealer, but not many people talk about this, and I quite like it, although it's really similar to the Revlon Photo Ready concealer, and this is way more expensive, so I'd probably suggest just getting the Revlon one, but I've got this in my kit anyway, so I wanted to try it out for this video. And this is the colour Light. It's a tiny bit lighter than my skin or my foundation, but I don't want it to look too highlighted, but I just want it to look really fresh and kind of dull-eyed in a sense. Then I'm taking this one heck of a Blot, I believe, got like Soap and Glory had the weirdest names. This is the translucent setting powder, just applying it with a huge oversized brush. Then I'm taking this Solar Power powder by Soap and Glory. It's kind of like an illuminating bronzer. It has a tiny bit of shimmer in it. One side's matte and one side's a highlighter. Just kind of buffing this over the face, not really concentrating on contouring, but just giving a little bit more colour to the face. It can never be enough tanned, I don't think anyway. Just taking it down the neck so I don't look the total weirdo. Then I'm taking this Accessorize blush, which is only available in the UK unfortunately, but it's very similar to the Milani blushes that have the kind of highlight in there already. I recently picked up the Luminesso, is it? The blusher. I absolutely love it so far, so I think I'm going to do a video using that. But so far, I've been using this Accessorize blush a lot and I really am a big fan of it. You know, you don't have to use two products, a highlighter and a blush, it's kind of all in one. So I'm taking this lipstick by YSL. This is really moisturising. It doesn't stay on for long, but it just gives a beautiful natural colour. This is number 26. I think it's called Peachy Keen or something, but it's really, really pretty and wearable. And I'm kind of just buffing it in my fingers because I don't want it to look like, you know, lipstick. I want it to look blended in, and I don't want it to have any harsh lines either. So yeah, that's the look. I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!